The family of a former University of Alabama student who was allegedly raped and then later took her own life has filed a wrongful death lawsuit. Megan Rondini's parents say her rape claims were mishandled by sheriff's investigators and school officials. They also believe her alleged attacker escaped prosecution because of his prominent and wealthy family. Mark Strassmann is on the campus in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, with more on this story. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. Megan Rondini's parents say she blossomed into an outgoing honors student during her first 2 years in this campus, but all that changed in July of 2015 after she reported being raped and felt betrayed by people she thought were supposed to help her.
I had already said I needed to leave, and he just wasn't really responding to that.
Megan Rondini spoke to a sheriff's investigator hours after escaping her alleged rapist's house.
I feel like I want to throw up.
She thought that she was being treated like a suspect.
You have the right to remain silent.
Because when she fled, Rondini says she found and accidentally fired her alleged attacker's gun and also took $3 from his wallet to pay for cab fare.
I'm really sorry. I just...
Well, and that's what, I told you we've just got to touch base on everything.
And it was then that we started to learn that this wasn't going like a normal investigation.
She's like,
we asked
Mom,
whether
they think it's my fault. I'm like, it's not your fault, baby. It's not.
Megan's mother, Cindy, drove from Texas to Alabama to comfort her daughter.
It was the most heartbreaking moment of my life.
Investigators also questioned then 34-year-old Terry Bunn Jr., the man Rondini said raped her.
I appreciate y'all's professionalism, and I appreciate the way y'all handle this.
If it was me on the other side of it, I'd want to do the same thing for me.
A grand jury later declined to indict Bunn, whose family owns a large construction company in town. When he was appointed to a state conservation board, the local paper wrote a glowing profile.
his family's very well connected.
When Rondini sought counseling from the university, her first therapist had to withdraw because she personally knew Bunn. A federal lawsuit filed by the Rondinis on Monday accuses Bunn, members of the sheriff's department, and 2 university officials of causing Megan extreme depression, anxiety, PTSD, and feelings of worthlessness and hopelessness, which directly led to Megan's loss of life.
We would get phone calls where she would be afraid. She's like, Mom, there's a car outside and it keeps circling. She didn't feel safe.
Rondini committed suicide in February of last year, shortly after transferring to a college in Texas. The University of Alabama told CBS This Morning its employees handled their responsibilities with care at all times, keeping Megan's well-being as their absolute highest priority. Bunn's attorney said, "The allegations against my client as set forth in this baseless lawsuit are simply false. No sexual assault occurred."
This case may have a long road to travel.
CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman says the sheriff and his deputy are immune to the lawsuit under state law, but university officials could be vulnerable.
Assuming that you could prove causation of their actions to the ultimate suicide many, many months later.
The sheriff's office wouldn't comment. We reached out to Bunn and didn't hear back. Megan would have graduated this year. Her parents say any money they win through this lawsuit will be donated to groups that help rape victims. Jeff?
Mark, thank you very much. Ricky makes an interesting point in the piece there that this case may have a long road.
Yeah, a lot of points of view there, but the bottom line is that Rondini's lost a beautiful daughter, and nothing is going to make that better.
There's nothing for that. You're absolutely
Very
right.
sorry to hear that.